I'm Bonnie, and Chelsea and I made Kringle today because that's one of the boys' very favorites.
So this is Kringle with Bonnie Ladish. It's Christmas Eve 2019 and we're making Bonnie's famous Kringle. Just going to zoom in. So what do we have there?
Butter.
Okay.
And now we're going to add 1 cup of flour.
Okay. So I know that this is a very popular one with all of the grandkids.
Oh yes, definitely. So this is what you do next.
So do you have to get that smooth or can it be kind of...
It's lumpy, but you have to get the butter. And then you're going to add a little water to make your long rolls. So you can tackle it when you get back home. Because you'll know just what to do. Mm-hmm. And then I do like this, so you get the flour.
How long would you say you've been making this?
Oh, really? Oh, for years and years. Must have been, we lived at the junction, and we've lived here since 1979. So that's a long time. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of water to this. And it has almond flavoring.
Okay. Does it have shaved almonds on the top as well? I feel like,
You can if you want, yeah. And sometimes, depending upon the weather, when you add your 2 tablespoons of water, it won't look like it's sticking together, and you maybe have to put in a couple more drops. You'll learn after a while how it feels. Oh, you see where that says bake?
Uh-huh.
Push that, and then push the top arrow. Just push it, yeah.
One
that's
time?
it, yeah.
Okay.
So the oven gets heated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's one girl on here that's so pregnant. And she has a real... There she is.
Oh, wow.
Girl. Look at her. She already has a boy, and she's having another one. And so this is her last week of working. She's due next month. I did wash my hands. I hope you noticed. Because now...
Now you got to get it right in there.
You have to...
What would you say your favourite one to cook is before Christmas?
I like pecan fingers.
Okay.
Those are those little white things, yeah.
Smorgasbord of amazing cookie treats here. I like these ones.
Now I'm going to divide this in 2. You just look at it and you decide what looks like half.
Okay.
How would you like to hand me
The tin?
Yes, please.
There we go. So that goes a long way, really. It doesn't look like it would do the whole tin.
Oh, yeah. You just push it along to... And you'd be surprised how fast the 2 will disappear.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, this one's mine and this one's yours,
Right.
yes?
And it works easy if you take, like, this part of your hand and... Okay, now I'm going to wash my hands.
It's the recipe card.
Every time I turned around this winter, my pound thing of butter was empty, my sugar container and my flour containers were empty.
But that just shows that you've been busy baking, right? So roughly how much is that?
That's 1 stick of butter, which is a half a cup.
Okay. Half cup.
And it says here, half cup of butter. That's one. I don't know how you buy butter in England.
Well, they normally come in more of a block, so we'd convert from cups into grams, I guess.
Oh.
But that's good to know. So that's half a cup.
Now that's 1 cup of water and a half a cup of butter, and I'm going to bring that to a boil. Now this, it takes a little muscle. And here's my almond flavoring, and it takes a teaspoon of almond flavoring when this comes to a boil.
Okay. 1 teaspoon?
1 teaspoon.
Just of almond flavoring just went in there. I missed it.
I'm going to take this off the heat, and I'm going to add 1 cup of flour.
Okay. Oh, it smells really good. The almond smell.
Years ago, you didn't have, all you had was the big mixer and stuff, and my mother used to bake like crazy. And she used to make seafoam, which is a candy with the egg whites that you gotta beat up.
Okay.
It was all by hand she did it. Okay, now I got this all blended.
Okay.
And I'm going to add eggs one at a time.
So in that pan we have half a cup of butter, we've got the water, we've got the almond extract, and now the eggs and the flour.
And you want to blend it quick because you don't want them to cook.
So that's 3 eggs.
3 eggs.
Okay.
That just means the oven is hot.
Okay. I thought I leaned on something.
Oh, no. And you have to do that. You have to knock the stuff off of here. I try to spread it around.
It's really thick, isn't it?
Yeah. When it's all blended, it comes out of the pan. Are you going to spread it?
Just capturing the Grandma Bunny concentration face as well.
Right.
That looks great.
I'm going to set it for 40 minutes because it's easier to keep adding 5 minutes than to overbake it right away. It tells you how long to bake it, you know.
Yeah.
And I just do it a little at a time. It sounds funny, but if you tap it,
Okay.
it has a real hollow sound when it's right.
So you know how it sounds when
Yeah,
it's right.
see,
Okay.
when it's nice and brown, and you go like, and it has a hollow sound. Sounds funny to say it, but
That's the magic of Kringle.
that's how I do it.
Thank you.
You're
I'm being encouraged. I don't need encouraging, but I'll yeah, I'm gonna have one of these. Got my cinnamon tea. What was your first ever job?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I was babysitting.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yes.
From what age? What was the standard back then?
Oh, 11 or 12. And after that, I worked in a grocery store, and we had a three-sided counter that had candy, bulk candy, and bulk cookies. Then over here, there was ice cream, and back then you got this huge scoop of ice cream in a cone for $0.05, and now it costs you $1, and it's not even that big.
Oh no.
But I worked there, and then I worked in a dress shop, and then I worked at the library,
That's cool.
and that's where I met Jim.
You met him at the library?
Yeah, he came in. He and a friend came in. He went to Northwestern in Watertown, and he came in. He was looking for information on the New Mexico School of Mines and Metallurgy. He ended up going into the Air Force.
So how old were you when you met him?
Oh, well, 18, and we were married when I was 19.
That's fast. You just knew, right?
Right. In fact, he says he told his friend right away that he would like to marry me.
Aww.
And we're now married for 67 years.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Who are your favorite artists?
Oh, I like the 40s music like Glenn Miller and Tommy Dorsey.
That's like the big band stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. So you still listen to kind of stuff like that now?
Yeah, and these singers nowadays, they scream. They don't sing a song like they used to. It was all mellow, and now they just scream.
What's your top 3 favorite films?
The one with Tom Hanks where he runs up the driveway.
Which one's that?
Oh,
I don't know if I've seen that.
Oh, sure you do. And then he's in that movie. He says, "You never know what you're going to get when you open it."
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
That's a brilliant film, yeah.
Yeah, that I love that. And I like Good Morning Vietnam
with Robin Williams. Yeah, that's a great film as well.
That's a good movie.
So you're doing the tap.
It's getting there.
Oh, it does sound different.
See, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so that's ready?
Yeah, I think that's ready.
That's good. Smells good.
To go in the refrigerator and get the milk for me?
Sure. Okay, milk. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, and another thing. When I make frosting, I always add a dash of salt.
Dash of milk.
And this is by guess and by gosh.
Okay. Nice.
You ever do things that way?
You just know, don't you?
Yeah, you just put some in and then you see how that's working out. See, and it's not all this arm work.
Yeah.
And all that is some powdered sugar. Mm-hmm. And this was a half a stick of butter, a dash of salt, some vanilla, and then milk to make it spread. And when I used to bake and stuff, or when I'd whip cream, then the boys always wanted to lick the beaters.
Of course. It's the best bit. That's why I'm here. You know that, right?
Here.
Thank you.
And I won't send it home because if they're and Michael gets near it,
Oh, it'll be gone.
it won't be. I think that's it.
That's great. See, all that time and effort, and it'll literally be gone in about 3 minutes.
Right.
Just gonna spoon this into my mouth.
Got this since I was a little kid.
Yep. Oh yes.
These ones.
Right.
Look at pictures. Everybody.
Right.
What's
Yes.
the dog's name? Is it Newton?
Newton. Yeah. Oh,
I mean, it's not a picture, I'm just doing footage.
you did.
Hello. Christmas 2019.
Uh-huh.